I'm gonna do God damn. Then I'm gonna do the chicken, because pesto I can do while I'm doing the chicken. This is a thing that I never do. I never think ahead. I never plan out and talk through my steps. Most of the time, I come here and I don't even know how I'm gonna cook it. This looks like shit. It's going into my brain and my balls. Put me in the sewers. What the heck? Let's inject you with some hot milk. Hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Colin. We got an exciting episode tonight. I'm really excited for this one. Tonight, we're making something that is near and dear to my heart. As most of you guys know, I'm an East Coast guy. I'm a New Yorker. You know, where I grew up, New York delis, Italian delis, they're a dime a dozen. You can't throw a stick without hitting a New York deli. I wouldn't recommend doing that. You know, I certainly want to be on record saying don't throw sticks trying to hit Italian delis. That's not a thing. Point is they're everywhere, right? And what do you find at these establishments, these fine establishments? A chicken parm sandwich. Oh, baby. Tonight we're making a chicken parm sandwich. This is something that I've eaten so many of these in my life. This is a recipe I found. Her name is Sofia Ana, I believe is her name. The recipe looked delicious. She makes a tomato garlic confit. So there's a couple things, right, before we get started that I want to address. I woke up this morning with a giant pimple inside my nose. Don't zoom in. Please don't zoom in.
I will definitely not zoom in.
So my already large brajol of a nose, you know, just give me a little bit of grace tonight. Second thing, important thing, very important thing. I got a new friend helping me out tonight, Lou Lewis on the camera.
Yeah.
We're very excited to have him here. Look, okay, one of the previous episodes, Dylan Dilly Dog was here, and it's not to say that you're never gonna see Dylan again, you know, it's not to say that he's gone, you know, forever. I know you guys just got used to the idea of like having a new stepdad. Rob left, and then new stepdad, and you guys were like, whoa, 2 Christmases, and that's fun. But guess what? Post-divorce, mama's gotta get out there.
She's out here in the streets.
Mama's gonna get a little loose. And how dare you try to shame mama for getting out there, for finding her power.
Yeah.
Right?
And expanding her palate.
Exactly.
She's getting a little chocolate right now.
That's right.
The audience didn't know. She's getting a little bit of the chocolate.
Right. There you go. So now you guys better be more into it. And if you're not, don't you f***ing dare comment anything, all right? We keep our comment sections very positive and happy and evidently extremely sexual. So let's get started, shall we? Normally what I do is you cut your sourdough, right? Oh, this is a good loaf. The bread community is really perverted.
Are they really?
Yeah, because you know what they call this? When you cut it open and you look at the inside of the bread?
No, what is it called?
They call it a crumb shot.
Oh! What the fuck? A crumb shot? That's great.
You know who told me that?
Who told you that?
My sister.
Wow.
I'm like, that's too close to a word that I never want to hear you say. I think we're doing something wholesome here, and she's like, that's the crumb shot.
That's the crumb shot.
You want to get in here?
Yeah, gotta get in all that crumb shot.
Do that.
Look at that.
That's how I introduce all the ingredients. Nice long slices. Man, this bread is cutting nice. All right, so I'm gonna cut slices about like this, just because we want a lot of surface area for all that chicken that we're gonna be frying up and putting in these. First thing I'm gonna start with is my sauce, my marinara sauce, which she crushed tomatoes by hand. I'm not gonna be doing that tonight. Ain't nobody got time for that. If you're not familiar with what a confit is, I will tell you right now because I Googled it before we started filming. It is basically slow cooking meat or vegetables in a whole bunch of oil to make it tenderized and juicy and pull out all the flavor. She made it as part of her video. Lou and I don't want to be out here until 10 p.m. tonight, so I made it ahead of time, which is rare. It's super simple. All you got to do, get a dish. If you got some sort of baking dish, I have a thin baking sheet, so it's not deep enough. But if you have something that's got a little depth to it, give a nice little pool, shallow pool, she suggests. Put the tomatoes in. You cut the top half of just a full bulb of garlic, not a clove, the whole thing, whatever that's called. Just cut that off and put it in there. The mistake that I made was I didn't put enough oil. It's still cooked down, everything's softened. You want that nice, like, you know that shot that people do on Instagram where they take the garlic and they squeeze it and it all comes out? To be honest, it looks like somebody's popping a pimple. It looks kind of gross. Okay. But because you know it's going on a sandwich, you're like, oh, yummy, yum, yum. All right,
I'm confident you won't be in these streets for very long. All right.
God, I hope not. It's scary out there, man. Yeah. And I'm not built for the streets, man. Not anymore. I'm an indoor cat. For years, boy, I had little saucers of milk.
Oh boy.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's a metaphor for something else.
Right. I'm an alley cat.
Oh, you're
Through and through, all right? Alley cat all day. Yeah, and you're right. You don't want to be out here too long because, boy, you start to evolve into something else.
Yeah, you go feral.
Yeah, exactly.
You go full feral. I don't want to become feral. I want a home. I want a home. I want to get married to a nice lady, and I want to, I don't know if I want kids just yet. And I don't know if I even want marriage just yet. I'm not, this is all getting cut. I'm dumping, ooh, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. So I dumped my tomatoes into a hot pot, which I shouldn't have done because first, what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to crush our tomatoes. So I'm just gonna crush them. I'm using a little mashed potato situation. Smushy, smushy, smush, smush, smushy, smushy, smush. I think it's okay to have a little chunks in there, and you know what? We are not afraid of chunks in this show. We love a little texture. It's my fault. I'm setting up the sexual innuendos way too much for the audience. But you know what? I'm a gutter troll. Maybe I'm afraid of being out in the streets because deep down I know that's where I belong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Put me in the sewers. Put me in the goddamn sewers. That's where I'm supposed to be. So she added the olive oil to the pot first. I did not do that. Whoopsie poopsie. I think it's still gonna be okay. Couple glugs, glug, glug, glug. I'm gonna hit it with salt, pepper. You can add Calabrian or Calabrian, whichever you prefer, chili peppers. So we did a little salt, we're gonna do pep, and then we're gonna simmer. Salt, pep, and then we're just gonna let it simmer for about 20 to 25 minutes. I didn't bring a wood spoon. Damn it! I always forget something.
What's the benefit of a wood spoon?
I mean, just a spoon in general. I just have a f***ing spatula. Well, I'll say this. I prefer to cook with it because of the whole microplastics thing. Anything plastic I use, I'm like, oh, that's going into my brain. That's going into my brain and my balls. My balls are just all my balls and brain are all plastic. And then, you know what, but that's the thing, man, is like, people have the audacity to like, you know, get annoyed with me about shit. And it's like, I got fucking plastic in my brain. And you want me to remember your birthday, Mom? I know my mom's birthday. Oh, this is too hot. Chicken ready. So we're gonna wanna butterfly them, get them nice and flat, put some parchment paper over top of them, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of them. I'm really gonna work through some stuff and you guys are gonna see a side of me that you haven't seen before. But just know that I do it because I care. Oh, now I gotta touch that. Oh, I touched it. Fuck. God damn it. It's sticking to the fucking parchment paper. See, this is when you were saying like, oh, it looks like you actually know how to cook. It's moments like these where you see the real me. I'm a fraud. Looks a little bit like a heart. Oh, you can't see it. All right. This looks like shit.
Now, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Are you pro or anti washing the chicken before you?
So I used to, and then somebody told me something that like, it's actually not good to do it because it spreads the germs around.
You wash it with not just water, like lime juice.
Oh, really? Do you wash your chicken?
I do.
You do?
I do. From what I can tell, washing it, you still have to cook it right. If you
it's like, you can't just eat raw. No, I washed and put some lime juice on. My friend Lou told me that. Hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom. I've been pissing out of my ass for the last 3 days. Why? I don't know. Maybe it's the raw chicken I've been eating.
Which raw foods have made a comeback. People are eating raw meat now.
Dude, there's so many Instagram profiles where they're like, I made raw chicken ceviche, and I'm like, That's why you look sick, bro. And the raw milk stuff too, it's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Stop. There's a reason why we figured this out a long time ago, that some of this shit makes us sick.
Right.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of it with this rolling pin because I don't have a meat tenderizer. Ooh, this is fucking, holy shit.
Is it working?
It's working really good. Okay. Maybe I don't need to wind up for it. I can just tap it. It's like I almost put a hole through the countertop. I think this is good now. We got a 3-bowl setup. What we're gonna do is in the one, crack a couple eggs. That's gonna be our egg bath.
Got it.
There goes that again. Yeah, I've had this air fryer for a little while now. No clue how it works. It's the most complicated setup. There's 50 fucking settings on here, and none of them are just simply just turn it on and go. We got panko, and then Italian style breadcrumbs. The recipe calls for about a half cup each. So I'm just gonna go kind of an even split and then mix it around. Okay, so in the flour, we're gonna do salt, garlic powder, onion powder, thyme, beautiful. And then last but certainly not least, oregano. So I need to grate some Parmesan. It calls for pecorino. I'm just doing Parmesan today because I didn't read the instructions carefully and that's all I got. So, but it'll be fine, you know? It'll be fine. Parmesan, pecorino romano, tomato, potato, right? It calls for potato starch. I couldn't find it. I'm going cornstarch. Okay, so 1/3 of a cup. I got this nice and mixed up, I think. You gotta dredge the cutlet in flour. We wanna go flour, egg, breadcrumb. Say it with me now. Flour, egg, breadcrumb. Everybody now. Flour, egg, breadcrumb. Oh.
What's that?
What the heck? God, it's cooking. Whenever we cook at night, these fucking owls, man.
These owls hooting all over
these hills. I'm gonna dump a bunch of oil in here. It says about a 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch seems like a lot. I'm gonna follow the instructions. Maybe a 1/4 inch. You just really want to dredge it in there, get it nice and coated. We're not going to throw them in until it starts to sizzle. Last thing you want is you throw it in there and the pan's still cold, you know?
That's a good metaphor for like dating.
Very good, yeah. To bring it back to my dating life. It is all about timing though. And that's what I think about this woman that I have a crush on. I'm like, what if this is the perfect time? And I say that and then watch, I'm like, hey, will you go out with me? She's like, I'm married. I'm like, God damn it, Lou. It's not the right time at all.
The oil wasn't hot enough.
The oil wasn't hot enough. After you get it nice and dredged, you want to just pat the excess off. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this fucking thing, I swear to God. Drop it in your egg. A little flip, a little coat, a little turn. Nice and evenly coated with the egg. I'm actually kind of proud of myself. I'm taking my time, but I'm moving efficiently today, which is not how this show normally goes. I'm rushing around and I'm fucking up a lot, normally. So we got these coated in our breadcrumbs and our flour mixture, and then we're gonna get these nice and flat into the pan. 2 to 3 minutes per side, or until golden brown. Oh, Lou, this is a good one, man. Yeah. This is gonna be a good first episode, man. All right, so I'm gonna get my second cutlet ready. Beautiful. All right, shake it like a salt, shake it like a salt. Yeah, that was a thing with, we started really getting some traction. I was like amazed at how positive all the comments were. And even Dylan said something. He was like, you have like, the fans of the show are so positive. And they are. You guys are the best ever. And that's what I want. I want this little corner of the internet to be the one bright light in all of it, you know?
Yeah.
But, you know, too much of a good thing, it gets too positive. Now in my comment section is like a digital orgy. But I'll take it. So long as it stays positive, I will take it. And also sex positive.
Sex positive.
We love that.
Yeah.
Man, this looks good, Lou. Oh, yeah. So what I'm gonna do for the pesto is just gonna be garlic, basil, a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of olive oil. I'm just gonna eyeball it. You can follow a recipe if you'd like. So I'm gonna do about a whole package of these pine nuts here.
Got it.
Whole package. The old paper towel, soak up some of that oil. I'm gonna let that rest for a minute. So I got my pine nuts, my garlic, my lemon juice in there. I'm gonna drop a little more olive oil. A few glugs in there. I'm probably gonna add more. Thick, it becomes hard to blend. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pep. Blitz it. That one's good. That one's yours, Lou.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna do a whole bunch of Parmesan. I eyeball it, but I mean, you want probably like a 1/3 to a 1/2 cup, in my opinion. Yeah, it's just fucking delicious. It's cheese. Who doesn't like cheese, you know? And then I'm gonna add a whole bunch of basil in there. Man, this food processor sucks. Nice, so our chicken's done. And it's only 7 o'clock.
Hey.
We're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna add a little more basil. All right, so this pesto is about good and ready. Oh, Lou, we're almost there, baby. Shit, I wish I brought butter. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drizzle a little olive oil on my bread, get it nice and toasted. while that's going, I'm gonna cut up my mozzarella. I'm just saying mozzarella for the cameras. I always say mozzarella. That's for you guys.
I was like, maybe you have an Italian audience, and like, ah.
All right, so now I'm gonna take our sauce mixture from earlier, just kind of nice, generous coating of it. Are you a sauce guy?
Yeah, I'm a sauce guy.
Yeah. Oh! I'm gonna put some mozzarella. There I go again, appropriating Italian culture. I'm doing about 3 slices on here, and then now I'm gonna hit it with a nice little dusting of Parmesan over top. Now I'm gonna get these in the oven, and then I'm gonna let them melt down a little bit, and then I'm gonna throw on some chopped basil on there. This is so sketchy. I just kept having like a vision of like me dropping one of the cutlets.
Oh no.
Of course I couldn't cross to the finish line. This has gone too well. I'm gonna start getting my bread ready. Yeah, babe. We got our pesto we're gonna do on one side. Pesto. I'm gonna give that 1 more minute. Basil pesto on the one side of the bread. I'm gonna chop up my basil now just to top on the chicken parm. Look at this. So this is a tomato garlic confit. Oily and wet. This is almost ready. Cheese is starting to brown. You hear that?
Yeah, I hear.
I don't know what, that I know is an owl, but the other thing is like, ha, ha. It's just a Michael Jackson impersonator. He's not even doing the right sound. It's just like slightly off. He's got the kick right. He can moonwalk, but then he gets to that.
Can't get the sound.
Hey, nobody believes
He
you.
sounds like Barry Gibb.
Now, I'm going to turn this off. I could push it a little bit longer, but I'm like, for what, you know? It sounds like it's getting closer.
It does.
I will say that is the closest. That's the closest it's ever sounded.
That happens more. That's not just a.
Nope. Every time we cook at night. It's honestly a fan of the show. I hope the breading held up.
Oh, that is one sandwich? Yeah. What?
Yeah, dog, we're eating good tonight.
Whoa. It looks massive.
Yeah, it's a big sandwich. You don't have, I mean, if you don't have to eat all
no, I'm gonna.
A little bit of basil on there. Now we're gonna do our confit.
And what is confit?
Just a slow cooked either meat or vegetable in an oil. Draws out the flavors a little bit more, retains a lot of the moisture. I'm gonna hit both of these with some black pepper.
Get that crumb shot. Whoa, big boy.
Dude, incredible. Wow. Holy f. God damn. Holy shit, Lou. So the best thing I've ever made on here, the peach sandwich that's got a 9.6. I'm gonna give this easily a 9.3. It's not quite there. I think I could have done some things a little bit better, a little bit more basil pesto, a little bit of that Calabrian chili pepper. That would have really pushed it over the edge probably, a little bit of heat. My first chicken parm sandwich, hell yeah. And I'm so glad I did it on sourdough too. Sourdough's the way to go in my opinion. I'm gonna give it an easy 9.3. 9.4. 9.4. It's a 9.4 for sure. And then health, you know, probably like a 3. No, it's not that bad. You know, sourdough's pretty good. The chicken, breaded, not great. Ton of cheese. I'd give it, realistically, I'll give it a 6.2 on health. That's a little harsh. Let's go 6.7. No, because isn't that a joke?
That is.
What does that mean? Maybe this will go viral because of that. 6.7. It's a 6.7. Kids, do your best, all right? This is, I'm gonna put the link in for her recipe, Sofia. This is incredible. This is really, really good. I'm glad I tried to make it. And you know what? I'm glad that I finally ventured into the territory that so many of those Italian delis that I grew up loving and being enamored by their ability to bread chicken, cover it in sauce, still have that crunch and all that flavor. Mamma mia. Can't do that, okay? I'm just glad that I tried it.
There you go.
I'm glad that I tried it. And I hope you do too. As always, thank you for watching another episode of Cooking with Colin. Lou, you gotta get in here, man. Before the bread gets soggy.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah. You may want to go for the edges first before you.
Oh, wow.
What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Not bad, right?
I can't believe you made this.
Right?